CBS' unorthodox reboot of Matlock has charmed in its first season thus far, and the Kathy Bates-led legal procedural has earned a Season 2 renewal. Based on the 1980 series of the same name, the modern reboot follows a septuagenarian lawyer named Mattie Matlock Bates, who returns to the world of law and uses her unassuming status to get to the bottom of her cases. Though the series features the same procedural structure as its predecessor, it has the added wrinkle of exploring Mattie's mysterious backstory that involves a case from her past. Though reboots of classic shows are nothing new, Quantum Leap, Hawaii 5-0, etc., the new Matlock is a truly original take because it adds an unprecedented wrinkle. In the Kathy Bates version, Andy Griffith's 80s Matlock exists in-universe as a TV show, and it's only a coincidence that the lead characters share a name. This frees the reboot from the original's canon, and also allows it to establish its own lore. The reboot's long and winding path to air hasn't seemed to kill its momentum, and with Kathy Bates at the forefront, Matlock quickly earned a second season. Being the first show of CBS' 2024-2025 season to do so, the latest news confirms that Matlock Season 2 has been renewed. The network wasted no time when making its decision to pick the show up for more episodes, and it only took a few installments to do the trick. Matlock was the network's biggest non-post Super Bowl premiere since 2019, and the second episode pulled in an impressive audience of 6.38 million viewers. A renewal seemed imminent, but the network was likely hoping to keep the momentum going by promising Season 2 earlier than expected. Matlock Season 2 is confirmed. Season 2 is coming soon. A composite image of Kathy Bates looking shocked in front of Beau Bridges smiling in Matlock custom image by Hannah Postlathwaite. CBS took a big risk when rebooting Matlock, and though reboots have found success, they have also crashed and burned as well. However, the immediate success of Matlock put those worries to bed and CBS quickly renewed the show for a sophomore season. With the star power of Kathy Bates anchoring the show, the second episode kept the momentum going from its explosive premiere by delivering a 6.38 million viewer base. Though those numbers will probably drop a bit throughout the show's 18-episode debut season, the immediate success necessitated a renewal. Another reason that CBS was likely quick to renew was the fact that the premiere season took so long to finally see the light of day. The original pilot episode stalled, and the show was eventually pushed to the fall 2024 schedule. Apparently, those reworks were just what the series needed, and now CBS is hoping to keep the audience engaged by promising another season sooner rather than later. Matlock Season 2 cast details. Will Kathy Bates return? Unlike the usual network TV fare, the Matlock reboot automatically gained attention because of its A-list star. Oscar, Emmy, and Golden Globe winner Kathy Bates anchors the series as Mattie Matlock, and she will need to return in Season 2. Though her comments about retirement seem to quash hopes of a continuation, she has apparently clarified those comments and claims she was misunderstood. As for the rest of the main cast, procedurals rely on a consistent ensemble, and everyone should be back as well. One thing that is less easy to predict is the show's weekly guest stars, and it's expected that Season 2 will continue the weekly casting. Like the original courtroom drama TV series, the Matlock reboot relies on the Case of the Week format, and that requires a healthy roster of supporting and one-off guest roles to play opposite Mattie and her co-workers. Matlock Season 2 story details. More exciting cases for Matlock to crack. Kathy Bates talks to a boardroom full of people in Matlock reboot series. Matlock's debut episode threw a curveball that no one was expecting, and it's possible that a few more twists and turns could be in store in Season 2. Though initially just appearing to be an unassuming septuagenarian with a lot of legal know-how to lend to cases, it is now known that Matlock is intent on shutting down the law firm to get revenge for her daughter's overdose death that could have been prevented by the firm. This missionary approach to Matlock's character gives her clear motivation, and shifts the series from the case-per-week procedural to an ongoing revenge storyline. How this affects the future remains to be seen, but it gives Matlock an interesting motivation that could shift as Mattie gets to know the people she secretly hopes to bring down.